Here we go again, y'all. So, you know what we did before, like the light over here, the light down here. Got some new shoes coming, so you can stay tuned for that. But hey, we got this. And then we got this one over here, right? We got the buttonholes done and the pants cuffed. We got the buttonholes done on this one. I wore this one last night. You know, I had public speaking. But now we have 12. Let me turn on the light for this. Okay, boom. I'm going to show y'all how it all started, how it all came to be. Now look, these are all Spier Mackay suits. I'm not sponsored by Spier Mackay or anything, but I'm going to tell y'all why I did it. The first one was this one right here, right? You see how these lines match up on the shoulder, right? See how these don't? But there's a reason for both, right? This is double-breasted, this is single-breasted. I want to show you some things. I was exclusively buying suits at a certain point from Ralph Lauren. All the made in Italy ones from Corneliani or St. Andrews, all made in Italy or England. I lost some weight, you know, almost died, you know, it's a whole thing. But I ended up going to Charles Tyrwhitt, right? I knew about Spier Mackay, but I didn't think I could fit. But since I lost so much weight, I was like, bro, let me see, you know, what they're doing, right? So boom. This was my first one. This is a Chalkstripe from Dupre. This is a 3-roll 2, flat pockets, slightly roped shoulders, slightly padded shoulders, right? It's fully lined. The pants have belt loops, double vented. I was able to get some thick cuffs on here. This is a really, really nice suit, right? So when I got this and I saw the way that it fit on me, these softer collars feel much better on my neck, and I like the longer point. I was like, oh snap, I gotta get rid of all these other joints that I got. So then the second one, I'm like, all right, so they say get navy blue for your first suit, and then a gray, right, for your second suit. I'm beyond that. So then I'm like, all right, well, let me see what they have. And then one of my Ralph Lauren suits was Donegal, right? I really miss it. The thing is, I bought it secondhand, and I couldn't put cuffs on the pants because, you know, the material was gone. So when I saw this one, Abraham Moon and Sons, I was like, oh snap. And boom, brand new. So this was a sport coat. Remember I showed that? It only had 3 buttons, and I put the 4 buttons in there with the working buttonhole.
These sport coats only come with 3 buttons. But I actually used the spare buttons that I got to make 4. When you leave one undone, you actually get to see the nice buttonholes that she does.
Right? Patch pockets, right? And I was able to get the cuffs double vented, unlined. I was like, oh, over the moon. No pun intended. But then boom, look, Speller can meet your shoulders and all of that. Boom. I was like, crazy. So then, now I had 2, right? So now I had to kind of get rid of some other suits in order to keep funding, you know? So I'm like, okay, what's the next one? I went to their sport coat situation. Boom, found this one. VBC, right? Flannel. I'm like, you can't go wrong with the VBC flannel. Boom. And they had the pants available. So I bought the pants separately. We did the whole thing with the cuffs, the buttons. So now I got a flannel suit, it's quarter line. It's beautiful. So now I got 1, 2, and 3. So I'm like, all right, so what can we do next, right? So now I'm looking, right? Then you saw the video I did with this. The first one with the peak lapels, right? With the ticket pocket. Now, each one of these replaced a Ralph Lauren suit that I had that I gave away. Boom. We went and we got the buttonholes done, the pants cuff. But in this one, it was a whole suit. And this is the first one that had the side adjusters. Now here, watch this. This has the side adjusters with the extended waistband, but it's not high-waisted, right? And there's no pleat. And I was like, okay, this one never went on sale. But I love it. It's amazing. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. A gray, brown, blue, and another blue. What should we do next, right? So then I'm looking at the sport coats and I'm like, oh snap, look, check this out. They got the navy blue sport coat, double-breasted. Now, I really was against double-breasted. I didn't like double-breasted, whatever. And then my pops was like, yo, you got to get down with double-breasted. Then when I saw it, I was like, oh, snap. So this is another VBC after that gray VBC that I had. Boom. And then they had the pants available. Was able to get the big cuff. Oh, man, this thing is so luxurious with the 4 buttons. Y'all saw the picture of me in that. That's a beautiful coat. I love this thing. So I was like, yo, bro, double-breasted. We got the DB. So I need a brown suit, right? So boom. This is a brown Hopsack, the 3-row 2 with jetted pockets. It's got the side adjusters on it. By Huddersfield, woven in England, fine worsted. We did the sleeves. Keeper. And as you can see up here, I have braces, right? You might have saw that video what I did with the tie bar. So I got braces for all of these suits that have the side adjusters, right? So boom, now it's taking me to the next level. All right, bro, you gotta, come on, bro, focus. So then I went, this one never went on sale. This is a 2-button Drago, right? The Prince of Wales overcheck, royal blue. It's amazing. So of course we did the buttons, right? This is the belt loop pants. We did the, the cuffs. It's fully lined, right? And so I'm like, all right. And it's got the lightly padded shoulders, right? Because we can't do spalla camicia on everything, right? Hold on. All right, cool. And then, so I'm like, this is 230 grams. It's lighter weight. It's not as flannelly and heavy as the rest of the stuff that I've been getting, right? Now, remember, with each one of these, I'm selling this suit and replacing it with another suit, right? So now, boom. So where we at now? Okay, boom, we got this one. So then I'm like, all right, we got to go to the summer. So we just sold the 2 summer suits. You might have saw me modeling one of the suits, whatever. And then I'm like, all right. I need a dark suit that can do summer duty. We did the video on this because this is special, and I'm gonna tell you why. First, I could use this as a sport coat. It's not gonna be a blazer. A blazer will have like gold buttons and whatever, but it's a sport coat, right? It has the swelled edges on it, right? Like I showed in the video. But look, this is quarter line. And this was one of the first ones that did the lining without that red burgundy lining, right? So a black lining. And look at this. Boom. Look at that. Right? So pants have belt loops, right? Gotta kind of fix this. Let me see. Okay, boom. Done. Fixed. This Hopsack is beautiful. It's a lightweight suit that, like I said in the original video, somebody sees you wearing it, they're gonna think, okay, he's in a navy blue suit. He might be hot. But no, you super cool because this has built-in air conditioning. It's see-through. And look at all the pick stitching on it. They sold out right away. So I'm glad I got it. Boom. So now I got the navy summer joint, right? So we moving into the summer. So now, boom. Every year I have a tan suit. At first it was cotton. Then it was linen. And then I found out about Fresco. You saw the whole video on this. Change the buttons, all that. This thing is an emerald label. Hardy Minnis Fresco. Beautiful. See-through, and you see my braces there, right? This is how you do it. Fans, I'm not getting rid of this because this is one of the best this color suits that I've had. I don't even know where the camera is right now, but yo, bro, this ain't going nowhere. But I'm going to tell you, this is what led way to this one, which I have not worn yet. Right? This is the one I just unboxed. Right? We got the buttonholes done. We got the cuffs done. It's a Filarte. This is quarter lined. Boom. See-through. We showed that already. I haven't debuted this yet because it's, it's 40 degrees outside. It's very cold. But look, whoa, The main reason I really wanted this is because the color. Because look, boom, this color is darker than that color, right? For the summer. But then it's closer to this one, which I really like. I love. And then this one. So when I talked about the navy double-breasted, that was my first double-breasted. So then that gave me the bravery to be like, yo, bro, get another double-breasted. Yo, I'm so happy that I got this. This is so heavy. I think this is my heaviest one. I think this is like 370 grams. This is unlined. Look at the blue stripe on it. Look, this is a Huddersfield. This is not even the emerald label. This is the regular label. So this is the thing that I want to highlight right now about Spier Mackay, right? Across labels, blur the lines. So for instance, the thing that attracted me to this Filarte, right, was that it was quarter line, didn't have the red lining in it. This is not one of their core joints. They might kind of call it that, but this was a little bit above because it has spalacamitre shoulders, which only came on the Neo cuts. But it also had patch pockets, 2 buttons, and quarter lining, right? Same thing for this one, this year. So spalacamitre shoulders, but this one has jetted pockets, 2 buttons, right? Quarter lining, special fabric, right? So now I'm thinking, all right, so I see what they're doing. So with this one, I waited. I waited for this to the price to drop on this. I ain't even gonna lie, yo. Bro, this is one of my favorite suits right here. And I don't even like double-breasted. So now, having experienced and fell in love with this double-breasted VBC, right? And then having experienced and fallen in love with this double-breasted, I was moved to get this final suit. And then boom. Oh my goodness. This is the boss. Bro, we did the cuffs on this, right? Yo, this. Yo. Look at them cuffs. I did them cuffs myself. Yo, this is amazing. This suit, fams. Yo, if you want to feel like a celebrity, get this. The Marling and Evans. Yo, I even put the horn buttons in that come with the suits, the extra buttons I got. I didn't even put like braces buttons in. I put the actual horn buttons in, these that come with all the extra buttons I have from the suits. Yo, the feel of this is the one with it. They come up to you and they just want to fondle you. It feels so good. It just, fams. Hey, hope this all helped you guys. Pick out some of these to do what you want to do with them. You know what I mean? Like, I wear a suit, and here, the major takeaway from this is to dress for the season. So, if you like fall and winter, get you some fall and winter joints. I love the fall and winter. It hides the ripples and the sins that you have on the body because of the thicker fabric, and it's just so much more luxurious. And then in the spring summer joints, you know what I'm saying, you could get those. You know, you don't got to button them, you don't got to be so tight, but just, you know, just look, make sure your situation is good for you, right? Make sure they fit well, make sure you invested in good materials, and make sure you take care of them. I have this garment brush here. This, it's going to be a link in the description to that, how you can take care of your cloth without having to take it to the cleaners all the time. And then, coming up very soon, I'm going to have a new pair of shoes. I said that I'm over the limit. Like, that box right there ain't even supposed to be there. But those are my Bristols. But I'm going to get a pair that's going to replace those. And I'm going to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, this is Big Bris. If you like what you saw, hit it with the thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, still hit it with the thumbs up and subscribe. I do things like this all the time. Hey, check out my playlist right here for other clothes videos. Check out my playlist up here for the shoes videos. And then check out some other stuff up here. Everybody stay well, and I'll catch you on the next one.